Thank you. Mr. Chairman, on the use of the word completely, that is an absolute term. In other words, there may be a missing little something. The determination is that it is incomplete because complete is absolute. There might be a missing, not so major attachment. The secretary can still say it is incomplete because of the absoluteness of the word completely. I think that is the rationale behind the word substantial, so that no papers will be rejected on the basis of minor things. But I agree that we should delete the word substantial, but introducing the word completely, who will determine that? The secretary or the committee? The secretary, precisely. No, that's Mr. Chairman. That is going to be my reservation here, considering, especially in the case of the military. The military are the most disadvantaged of all the nominees because they don't have the staff to prepare all these papers. If they're assigned in the field, they have to go to Viluna, they have to go to NBI, and they have to perform so many things. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, if I may just respond to the concern of our Vice Chairman. Under our rules, it is very specific what they have to comply with. And when it comes to the military, the only additional requirements that are imposed upon them is only two. That if the nominee or appointee is in the armed forces, there are only two additional requirements. The statement of number in the lineal roster. And B, if the nominee or appointee is promoted over senior officers, statement or certificate of justification from superior office why such senior officers were bypassed. Those are the two only additional requirements in the military. And in the case of the foreign affairs, there is only also an additional two. One is the statement of whether the nominee or appointee is in line with promotion, and B, if nominated or appointed over others who are higher rank, statement of justification. It's most the same, the military and the DFA. So everybody else goes through the A to G that is common to everyone. And in the military and the DFA, there are only two other requirements that are in addition to that.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, although I tend, thank you, Mr. Chairman, although I tend to agree with the Vice Chairman on the use of the word completely, well, the parliamentary status of the proposal is that it has not been put into a motion yet. So the best thing for us to do is not to act on it now, but to incorporate and collate all the suggestions, and that the Committee on Rules give us their proposal, including all the suggestions by the next, the proper wording and everything, subject to style, as Senator
Mr. Chairman,
mentioned.
may I also add,
You can give us a copy in advance, so we can go over it, and we can take it up in the next meeting of the CA.
May I also add, Mr. Chairman, that the determination of completeness should be by the Commission and not by the Secretary, so that by the committee, so that the Secretary will report that it is, for example, incomplete. But upon review by the committee determines that it is complete. So it should be the committee that should make the final determination of the completeness.
So we will also take that into consideration because that may require further amendments to our rules. Because under our rules, in as far as the submission is concerned, it is very specific as to the completeness, and also in our rules on the action and referral, it is the Secretariat that certifies the completeness, that they have completed what is in our rules.
Subject to review.
So that would maybe perhaps be a language that we would need to further amend our rules.
So,
There,
floor leader.
yes, there being no other matters, and I move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Subject to the pending matter to be under prepared by the majority floor leader, the session, the plenary session, the fifth plenary session of the commission is adjourned.